Hi, and thanks for joining today's Facebook Live event. If you were recently informed by the Washington Health Benefit Exchange that your continued coverage will be with Premera in 2019, you are in the right place. I'm Marie Svensson. I'm the individual sales manager for Premera Blue Cross, and with me today I have...
Hi, I'm Cynthia Covington. I'm customer service for Premera Blue Cross.
And we're excited to join you all to talk a little bit more about our plans for 2019, to give you specific information about some key dates and deadlines you'll want to know about, as well as where you can get help for the cost of premiums in 2019 and a few other details. So thanks for taking some time out of your schedule to join us today. So let's go ahead and get started. Cynthia, can you tell us a little bit about some of those key deadlines that are coming up?
Absolutely. The first thing to keep in mind is that the deadline for open enrollment will be December 15th, and that will be for a January 1st start date for 2019 coverage. And do keep in mind that our website, as well as our phone lines, they also get really busy towards the end of open enrollment. So the earlier you can call in or get enrolled, the better for you.
Yep, so keep in mind that deadline is December 15th. So go ahead and take something off your action list and take action today. An additional resource that is available where you'll find a lot of details about our plans is PremeraRenew.com. On the website, you'll find some interactive games and videos that are fun to watch, and just take a little time to get to know your health plan before it starts in January. You'll also find information on securing your 2019 plan there, so it's really your one-stop shop for all things health plans in 2019. So in addition to that resource, we also wanted to talk a little bit about the tax premium credit or subsidy that you may have heard about. The good news is it is still available in 2019, and it's part of that enrollment process on the Washington Health Plan Finder website. So go out to the website and see if you qualify. If your income has changed at all in the past year, you may qualify, so you'll want to go on there and make sure that that is up to date. A lot of people think that they won't qualify, and they actually find out that they do. So it's worth it to go and take a look there. Beyond that, we want to talk a little bit about the process for enrollment. So if you were informed by the Washington Health Benefit Exchange that you'll be joining, your continued coverage will be with Premera in 2019, we want to take a minute just to say welcome, and we're excited to be serving you in 2019. We are a family that has been around for more than 80 years, and we are in your corner. So we have award-winning customer service, and we have great websites and resources that makes health plans simple and easy. So if you are on auto renew on the Washington Health Plan Finder website, there's no further action you need to take. So just sit back and relax and know that you'll be covered in the new year. There are two things you will want to do. Number one is to make sure that you keep paying your health plan premium bill. And number two is to make sure that once you get that Premera invoice, it should already be, you should already have it, or it is coming very soon. You'll want to make sure that you pay that no later than December 31st. So again, that Premera invoice needs to be paid no later than December 31st. So that's a really important deadline as well to keep in mind. And then that Premera Renew website, again, has great resources and tools out there to give you more information and information about securing your 2019 plan. So, Cynthia, speaking about talking to our customers and all the great work that you do every day, do you want to talk a little bit about what customers call in and have questions about or things to remember during open enrollment?
Definitely. During open enrollment, we get lots of questions designed around how to select a plan for the new 2019 year. There's questions that are going to be around your providers, so if your providers are covered or in network, related to your prescriptions, so how your prescriptions are going to be covered under your plan for next year. Another thing to keep in mind is your benefits, so like your cost shares and what you actually use. Do you just go for preventive services? Are you managing healthcare needs that are going to require extensive coverage? And we're always available to help you work through those scenarios and compare plans too.
Great. Yes. So as we mentioned, there's lots of things to consider, but we're here to help make it simple and easy. So additionally, we want to talk a little bit about what all of our Premera plans include and some new enhancements for this year. So the first thing is that all of our plans, except for our HSA plan, offers 2 fully covered office visits when you select a primary care doctor. So those are in addition to those wellness or preventive care visits that are offered from your plan as well. So that's a great new enhancement that we're excited to offer this year. We also continue to offer our virtual care services, but the good news is that the copay on those is only $15. So that's a great new benefit that we're excited to have. And of course, that's also in addition to the 24-hour nurse line that you have as a Premera member. And lastly, we have new discounts, and one of those discounts is really exciting. It's for Fitbit devices, and we also have access to gyms nationwide. There's over 9,000 of those. So if you have some New Year's goals, Premera can definitely help get you there as well. And before we wrap up, we wanted to just talk a little bit more about some questions that have come in from the audience. And just a quick reminder as well that if you are on auto renew with the Washington Health Benefit Exchange, no further action is needed. You'll just want to remember to do two things. Number one is to continue paying that health plan premium, and number two is to pay your Premera invoice no later than December 31st. And once you do receive that payment, what comes next, Cynthia?
So once we do receive your payment, your January payment for next year, you will have access to your healthcare right away. So we've got a Premera app. You can register your ID number. You can register on the website and get access to your care immediately.
Yeah, and it's really great. So go and check that out. So we do have a few questions that have come in from our audience. Thank you. So the first one is, I have a 2018 HSA plan and was recently informed that my plan that Washington Health Plan Finder has selected for me for next year is a non-HSA plan. So there is something you can do in this scenario. So what you'll want to do is go on that Washington Health Plan Finder website, which is wahealthplanfinder.org. And on there, you can go through the enrollment process and select an HSA plan. So Premera does have an HSA plan available out there. It is a bronze plan. So we advise that you would definitely take a look at that. The second question we have is, where can I get personalized help? So we are proud to offer, as I mentioned, award-winning customer service that is available for you. In addition, we have on the PremeraRenew.com website, there's a section called We Can Help. And within that section, there are actual people out there who are available to answer the phone and get any of your hard questions answered. So take a look at the PremeraRenew.com website. It looks like we have one other question that came in.
Yes, another question that came in is, how do I find out if my doctors are still in my network? So we've got lots of resources available that PremeraRenew.com can help you determine if your doctor is going to be covered next year. Health Plan Finder does have resources to help you determine if your doctor's covered next year. Or if you can't get through on the website, or if you're still unsure, then just give customer service a call. We'll be happy to check if your providers are covered for next year.
So that looks like it's all of our questions for today. As always, feel free to reach out to us if you have any additional questions. Thank you for joining us again today, and happy open enrollment, and we'll be seeing you guys all soon. Thanks.